Today's technology is really yesterday's technology, and that leads to pissed off consumers. That's why we have a customer service desk to help resolve issues and take care of returns and exchanges. If you're one of the unlucky troops to be drafted into the never-ending war we call the return desk, you must keep in mind that you are the first and last defense against returns. Our salespeople are hard at work screwing the customers. Some of these customers may be upset after being screwed and may realize that they have spent money on useless junk they don't really need.
I really don't need this.
Since we already have their money, we need our hard-working customer service reps to convince the customers to keep their products. We are not turning the customers away, we are just using creative capitalism to help the customers realize the value of their purchase. We have many ways of convincing the customers to keep their products. The first way is to tell the customers that there is a restocking fee.
There is a restocking fee.
The restocking fee is always 25% the cost of the purchase. If the customer is not scared off by the restocking fee, make sure to inform them that there is a 7-day return policy and they must have the receipt and that all the original contents must be in the package resealed to manufacturing standards.
I'd like to return this MP3 player.
Do you still have your receipt?
Yes, I do. Here it is.
We have a 7-day return policy, sir. The date on this receipt is for March of 1995.
If the customer still wants to return their product, come up with a story that something is missing from the package, even though it was never really included. This can have customers running home to search their rooms for imaginary USB cables or instruction manuals that were never received. Finally, if the product must be returned, ask the customer if they would like to exchange it for a product of equal value. This way we can still keep their money. Many of the customers will be upset that they cannot return or exchange their products. For example, this situation is fucked. That is a fully unreturnable customer transaction. If things become fucked, this customer may require head, or helpful encouragement and direction. You can tell the customer to visit your anus, an associated neighboring utility store, where they can see the worm, or a working on-duty retail manager, who may resolve the issue. If none of these actions satisfy the customer, we may have lost their future business, but at least we've already gotten their money. Please remember that the following purchases are never refundable: labor installations, services, food, drinks, gift cards, software, video games, video game systems, CDs, DVDs, computer packages, home theater packages, headphones, paper, ink, Blu-ray, HD, DVDs, cassette tapes, VHS, pencils, pens, and Metabac. All of our policies are clearly printed in microscopic font on the back of all of our receipts. Our policies are subject to change as the company sees fit. We will never inform our employees of these changes, but you will still be responsible for knowing them all. You may be wondering how to deal with some of the upset customers you will encounter. Let's look at a couple of scenarios in which we may have unhappy customers. In this first scenario, we have a customer who has received excellent customer service, but he has become irritated that we cannot return his product.
I'd like to return this iPod I recently purchased. Here is my receipt.
Thank you, sir. I see that you have your receipt and are within the 7-day return policy. Unfortunately, this product has been opened and it may be missing its thermal couplers.
I bought this iPod to watch movies, but the guy who sold it to me said that he was out of the video recorder cable, so now I don't want it.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't take this back if it's been opened and is missing parts.
It's not missing parts. I just opened it to hook it up to my TV.
There's nothing I can do, sir.
This is a bunch of crap. I just want to return this. What good is an iPod I can't watch TV on? You're a jerk, and I don't trust the salesman who sold me this. He said the thermal couplers were inside the box.
As you've just seen, some of our customers will change their attitudes very quickly and even change their stories to try to get their way. This customer will have to visit the local anus and try to resolve the issue. Let's watch another scenario in which the customer is trying to return a product which is listed as unreturnable product and is also outside the 7-day return policy. Remember, this transaction is a fully unreturnable customer transaction.
I would like to return this product. It's in its original packaging, and here's the receipt.
I'm sorry. This is a video game. Video games are listed as unreturnable product. This was also purchased outside the 7-day return policy.
I want to see your manager.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to see my anus.